It was about 3 weeks ago on a holiday in Kenya. We had a little private time away together with some friends, and I just decided that it was the right time, really. We've been talking about marriage for a while, so it wasn't a massively big surprise, but I took her up somewhere nice in Kenya and proposed.
It's very romantic. There's a true romantic in that. Of course, yes, yeah.
I'd been planning it for a while, and it just felt really right out in Africa. It was beautiful at the time, and I had done a little bit of planning to obviously show my romantic side.
So I really didn't expect it at all. It was a total shock when it came, and very excited.
It's my mother's engagement ring, so I thought it was quite nice because obviously she's not me around to share any of the fun and excitement of it all. This was my way of keeping her sort of close to it all. I've been reliably informed it's a sapphire with some diamonds, but I'm sure everyone recognises it from previous times. So.
Well, I just hope I look after it. Yeah. It's very, very special.
Well, I was torn between asking Kate's dad first, and then the realisation that he might actually say no dawned upon me. So I thought if I ask Kate first, then he can't really say no. I managed to speak to Mike, and then it sort of happened from there.
I think as any mother would be, she was absolutely over the moon. And actually we had quite an awkward situation because I knew that William had asked my father, but I didn't know if my mother knew. So I came back from Scotland, and my mother didn't make it clear to me whether she knew or not. So both of us were there sort of looking at each other and feeling quite awkward about it, but she was very happy for us both.
Well, it's a long time ago now, Tom. We met at university at St Andrews. We were friends for over a year first, and it just sort of blossomed from then on. We just spent more time with each other and had a good giggle, had lots of fun, and realised we shared the same interests. And she's got a really nice sense of humour, which kind of helps me because I've got a very dirty sense of humour. And then things happened.
Actually, I think when you said, I actually went bright red when I met you and sort of scuttled off, feeling very shy about meeting you. But and actually, William wasn't there for quite a bit of the time initially. So it did take a bit of time for us to get to know each other. We did become, very close friends from quite early on.
We moved in together as friends, and then because we were living together, we lived with a couple of others as well, and it just sort of blossomed from there. Really, we just.
You like my cooking?
Well, your cooking was all right. It's got better.
He does, actually. He did cook for me quite a bit at university, and it would always come with a bit of angst and a bit of anger if something had gone wrong, and I'd have to wander in and save something that was going.
I would say I'm getting better at cooking, and Kate would say I'm getting a lot worse.
I didn't give you enough chance to practice, though, maybe.
That is true. I get quite lazy about cooking because when I come back from work and stuff, it's the last thing I want to do really is spend loads of time cooking. But when I was trying to impress Kate, I was trying to cook these amazing fancy dinners, and all that would happen was I'd burn something would overspill, something would catch on fire, and she'd be sitting in the background just trying to help and basically taking control of the whole situation. So I was quite glad she was there at the time.
Well, I was quite nervous about meeting William's father, but no, he's very, very welcoming and very friendly. So yeah, it couldn't have gone easier really for me. Well, I first met her at Peter and Autumn's wedding. Again, it was in amongst a lot of other guests, and she was very friendly, and no, it was fine.
Kate's family, she's got a very, very close family, and I get on really well with them, and I'm very lucky that they've been so supportive. Mike and Carol have only been sort of loving and caring and really fun. Have been really welcoming towards me, so I felt really part of the family. And I hope Kate's felt the same with my family. Well, from my point of view, when I first met Kate, I knew there was something very special about him, and that I knew that there was possibly something that I wanted to explore there. But we ended up being friends for a while, and that just sort of was a good sort of foundation, because I do genuinely believe now, especially, that being friends with one another is a massive advantage. And it just went from there. And over the years, I knew things were getting better and better, and we went through a few stumbling blocks, as every relationship does. But we picked ourselves up and carried on, and from where you had the odd problem when you were first getting to know each other, those have all gone, and it's just really easy with being with each other, and it's really fun, and I'm obviously extremely funny, and she loves that. It's really good.
You say so yourself. Well, I think when you go out with someone for quite a long time, you do get to know each other very, very well. You go through the good times, you go through the bad times, both personally, but also within a relationship as well. And I think if you can come out of that stronger, learn, as I said, things about yourself, it's certainly, been a good how many years?
I lost count. We've been planning it for at least a year, and if not longer. It was just finding the right time, and that was what, as most people say with couples, it's all about timing. And I had my my military career, and I really wanted to concentrate on my flying, and I couldn't have done this if I was still doing my training to be in stuff. And we just both decided now was a really good time.
And she's obviously she's an inspirational woman to look up to, obviously to this day, and going forward and things. It's a wonderful family. The members who I've met have achieved a lot. Very inspirational. So yeah, I do.
There's no pressure though, because like Kate said, it's about carving your own future. No one's going to try and, no one's trying to fill my mother's shoes, and what she did is fantastic. It's about making your own future and your own destiny, and Kate will do a very good job of that. Her and her family, I really want to make sure that they have the best sort of guidance and chance to see what life has been like, or what life is like in the family, and that's kind of almost why I have been waiting this long, is I wanted to give her a chance to see and to back out if she needed to, before it all got too much, because I'm trying to learn from lessons done in the past, and I just wanted to give her the best chance to settle in and see what happens the other side.
I'm also glad that I've had the time to to grow and understand myself more as well. So hopefully,
does that mean I've done
hopefully
well?
do a good job. Yes.
Good. It is. Yeah. Well, we've talked about it lots, haven't we? So it's always been something we've had a good chat about, and like we said, both of us we've come to the decision pretty much together. I just chose when to do it and how to do it, and obviously being a real romantic, I did it extremely well. But no, we're hugely excited, and it's we're looking forward to spending the rest of the times, the rest of our lives together, and seeing what the future holds.
No, it's obviously nerve-wracking, because I don't know what I'm I don't know the ropes really. William was obviously used to it, but no, I'm willing to learn quickly and work hard. And
She'll do really well.
Yeah,
we'll do very well.
Yes, well, I really hope I can make a difference, even in the smallest way. Yeah, I'm looking forward to helping as much as
أعجبك الفيديو لا تنسى الإعجاب والاشتراك بالقناة وتفعيل جرس الإشعارات ليصلك كل جديد.